From shocking fans with record-breaking performances to being left off the Olympic roster, here's why Caitlin Clark really got snubbed from the Olympics. The Olympic female team has a long-standing tradition of Team USA prioritizing its veteran players. The roster is usually filled with experienced athletes who have proven themselves in both the WNBA and previous international competitions. Players like A'ja Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, and Brittney Griner bring a wealth of experience and established chemistry. They are also normally the athletes that go. But why would the upcoming superstar Caitlin Clark not be on the team? Well, A'ja Wilson, for instance, has been a dominant force in the WNBA, winning the MVP award and leading her team to significant victories. Breanna Stewart, another standout, has multiple MVP awards and is known for her versatility and clutch performances. Then you have someone like Diana Taurasi, who is often referred to as the White Mamba, and she's the WNBA's all-time leading scorer and has been a cornerstone of Team USA for years. Then another player like Brittney Griner and her presence in the paint, with her shot blocking and scoring abilities, makes her an invaluable asset. These players not only have individual accolades, but also have developed strong on-court rapport, which is crucial in international play where team synergy can be a deciding factor. Caitlin Clark has had an exceptional college career, breaking records and earning numerous awards, but her lack of experience at the international level actually worked against her in this case. Clark's scoring ability is undeniable. She led the NCAA in scoring, averaging over 27 points per game. But Team USA's selection committee often favors players with a proven track record in international tournaments and the WNBA. The main reason for this is because it's where the level of competition and the pressure are significantly higher than in college basketball. The decision to prioritize veterans is also partly strategic. Veterans like Taurasi and Stewart have faced and overcome the intense pressure of Olympic competition. They understand the nuances of playing against international teams, which often have different playing styles compared to the NCAA. This experience is invaluable and can mean the difference between winning and losing medals for the country. Adding a rookie to the Olympic team is also a matter of team dynamics. Integrating a new, young player into a team of seasoned veterans can disrupt the established chemistry. The existing players have developed a rhythm and understanding over years of playing together. Introducing a new player, no matter how talented, can alter the dynamics and require adjustments that might not be ideal just before a major tournament like the Olympics. The controversy surrounding the inclusion of rookies is not new. Many veteran players believe that young players should earn their place through sustained performance over time rather than being fast-tracked based on their potential alone. By granting an Olympic spot to a young player like Clark too early could be seen as making it too easy for her. Instead, it's argued that she should continue to prove herself at the professional level and in other international competitions before being considered for the Olympic team. Another significant factor that contributed to Caitlin Clark's exclusion from the Olympic team revolves around her performance metrics. While Clark has had numerous standout performances, her shooting consistency has been a topic of scrutiny among critics and analysts. During her college career, Clark established herself as one of the most prolific scorers in NCAA history. In the 23-24 season, she averaged an impressive 31.9 points per game, leading the nation in scoring. Her ability to score from anywhere on the court, combined with her exceptional playmaking skills, made her an intense offensive force. But when you dive deeper into her shooting efficiency, a different picture emerges. Clark's shooting percentages, while strong, have shown some variability. In the 23-24 season, she posted a field goal percentage of 46% with a three-point shooting percentage of 38.1%. Now, while these numbers are commendable, they fall short when compared to some of the veterans on the Olympic roster. For instance, Kelsey Plum and Diana Taurasi have displayed more consistent shooting stats, particularly from beyond the arc. Kelsey Plum, known for her sharp shooting ability, has maintained a three-point shooting percentage of over 40% in the WNBA. This level of consistency is critical in international play, where the three-point shot can be the reason you win or lose. Diana Taurasi, despite being in the later stages of her career, has also been remarkably consistent. Her experience and clutch shooting has been vital for Team USA in past competitions. Taurasi's career three-point shooting percentage stands at around 36.7%, but her ability to perform under pressure gives her an edge over younger, less experienced players. The selection committee likely considered Clark's turnover rate as well. While her aggressive style of play leads to high scoring, it also results in a higher number of turnovers. During the 23-24 season, Clark averaged around 4.2 turnovers per game. So when you look at veterans like Sue Bird and Skylar Diggins-Smith who have lower turnover rates, it reflects their ability to handle pressure and make better decisions in those moments. Therefore, choosing them gives the team better chances to win. Another aspect of performance metrics is her defense. While Clark is primarily known for her offensive skills, her defensive metrics are not as strong as some of her peers. In international play, where defensive schemes and physicality can differ significantly from college basketball, having players who excel defensively is crucial. Veterans like Aja Wilson and Brittany Griner bring defensive stability, which is often a decisive factor in tightly contested games. It's also worth talking about the importance of free throw shooting in high-stakes games. Clark's free throw percentage stands at an impressive 85.8%, but veterans like Diana Taurasi and Brianna Stewart have similarly high free throw percentages and the added advantage of having demonstrated their clutch performance in pressure-filled situations. The selection committee's decision likely weighed these performance metrics heavily, and while Clark's scoring ability is exceptional, the Olympics demand consistency, experience, and a well-rounded game. By focusing on established players with proven records, the selection committee aimed to build a team that could perform reliably under the intense pressure of Olympic competition as they have year after year. The decision to leave Caitlin Clark off the Olympic roster has sparked significant debate among analysts, players, and fans though. Mixed opinions from prominent figures in the basketball world have only added to the controversy, highlighting the tension between the established veterans and emerging young talent. One notable voice in the discussion has been sports analyst Christine Brennan. Brennan, who has covered women's basketball extensively, emphasized the influence of the old guard over the roster selection process. She pointed out that while Clark's talent is undeniable, the preference for veteran players often overshadows the potential of younger stars. Brennan argued that this decision reflects a broader tendency within USA basketball to prioritize experience over fresh talent, even when showing exceptional promise. Other figures, such as former WNBA player and current ESPN analyst Rebecca Lobo, have offered a more balanced perspective. Lobo acknowledged the challenges of selecting an Olympic team, where the balance between experienced players and rising stars must be carefully managed. She also noted that while Clark's future with Team USA is undoubtedly bright, the current selection reflects a strategic decision aimed at maintaining team cohesion and leveraging the veterans' experience. It just makes me think though, why would you not want to have the young, hungry player on the team so you can teach, train, and mentor them? That way in future Olympic Games, the player would already have been exposed to it with the experience they're looking for. Caitlin herself responded to the snub with professionalism and optimism. In her statements, she expressed unwavering support for Team USA and emphasized her commitment to continuing her development as a player. Clark viewed the setback as motivation to work even harder and to aim for future opportunities to represent her country on the international stage. In an interview with ESPN, Clark stated, "I'm honored to even be considered for the Olympic team. There are so many talented players, and I have immense respect for all of them. This experience will only fuel my desire to improve and hopefully earn a spot in the future." Many argue that incorporating players like Clark could inject new energy and enthusiasm into the team, potentially drawing more viewers and increasing interest in women's basketball, which is the most important thing right now. The conversation around Clark's snub has also highlighted the dynamics between the WNBA and international competitions. The WNBA is seen as the premier league for women's basketball, and performance in the WNBA is often a key factor in Olympic selection. However, Clark's impressive college career suggests that exceptional talent should be recognized, regardless of professional experience. The media coverage and fan discussions around Clark's exclusion have also underscored the importance of media representation in sports. High-profile debates and widespread media coverage can elevate the profiles of athletes and bring attention to broader issues within the sport. For Clark, this visibility could translate into greater support and opportunities as she continues her basketball career. So, from inexperience to rigid team selections, that's why Caitlin Clark really got snubbed from the Olympics.